Oh, so today we're looking at some Android TV boxes from our friends over at Tanix. Now, a lot of people use Android TV boxes to watch stuff maybe that they shouldn't watch. And I'm not saying that you should do that or you shouldn't do that. Maybe where you live, it's okay to do that. I don't know. But a lot of us may use a TV box just because it has a little bit more accessibility, probably, than your standard, maybe Alexa stick or your little Hulu stick. Um, and you're a tinkerer, right? So you like to be able to play around with them. Anyways, this is two models that these guys sent over. And one of the things I do like about Android TV boxes, unlike a lot of smart TVs or the like Apple TVs and Hulus and things like that, is that number one, they have Ethernet. Very cool. Number two, USB. So if you want to plug in a USB stick with your own content on it, or you have some movies downloaded or whatever, as long as they're not copyright protected, of course, you buy something from Apple, you try to put it on a USB stick. Is it going to play on this? No, I doubt it. And then they have a TF card. So if you want to have some movies or again some content on a micro SD card, you're good. You just throw it in there and you're off to the races. So I kind of like that. It's almost like a little kind of mini computer that's attached to your TV. But of course, it is running Android, which there's enough apps out there right now on Android that you can pretty much turn these into whatever. Anyways, if we flip these two boxes around, you'll see this is the TX3 and the TX5. Um, spec wise, which one is better? Well, what I'm gonna do is nice and simple. TX13. We're gonna put the specs up right there. You guys can take a look at it. TX13. Pause it if you need to. And on this side right over here, boop, 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 TX5. Yep, there it is, TX5. For those of you that are like, which one? Well, look at the specs. There you go. I don't really even know. Really for me, I just want to see if they function. Yes? Anyways, if we crack open the boxes on these, nice and simple. Inside the box, accessory wise, you're gonna get HDMI cable, power cable, manual. Good? Yep. And then the boxes themselves look a little different from each other. This one has I want to see more of the traditional look that the Tanix boxes have had in the past. So this again is the TX5. So you'll see their AV, you have your optical, your Ethernet, your HDMI, and your power. On this side, there's your micro SD or your TF card and two USB ports. Yes? Good? Yes. So that one again, I've had Tanix Android TV boxes before. That's kind of what they've looked like. Now this one here, which is a TX13, same content inside it. So you are going to get the same manual. You're going to get the HDMI cable. You're going to get power cable. But the box itself, honestly, I like this box better. It just looks, I find it looks a little thinner inside this. Again, there's your feet and everything. There's going to be your micro SD card, your two USB ports coming around the side. You'll actually notice that on the other one, it was this side and this side. This one is here and here. But you are going to get the AV, HDMI, LAN, and DC. Now, what you do not get, if it's important to you, is you do not get an optical, right? Where the TX5 does have the optical, which I'm guessing means that the TX5 probably is a more powerful unit as well. But I do like the look of this one just for the fact that it's small. But if you do need the optical, TX5 seems to be the winner. The TX5 also 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz and Bluetooth. I'm not 100% sure with this one. It does say that you can get them. Oh yeah, they actually see 2.4 or 5 gig Bluetooth. So you can get them in different models, just so you can be aware. This one here, for my purposes, 16 gigs, I believe, internal, whereas the TX5, 32 gigs. I'm not going to be using much of it either way, but let's go plug these in. I want to see if there's any difference. We'll start with the 13, and then we'll come back and we'll try the actual 5. All right, I'm just going to go over there and plug them in. Okay, so we got this partially set up. One thing I forgot to say that was in both boxes is the remote. So I do like the new remote that they have here, the little Netflix YouTube button. You can turn it into a mouse if you want. Pretty simple, but it does the job. Only thing not in here, of course, batteries. So you will need to supply your own batteries. Just kind of be aware of that. So we'll put those in. I should have this all connected. We just have to get that HDMI cable attached here. I just have it connected here into basically a screen capture unit. So you guys will be able to see exactly what I'm seeing. Now, I will say, the actual power cable, not overly long. You guys may be able to see a little blue light just kind of turns on that show that there's something there. And we are gonna hopefully start recording on this. So we'll see the Android TV app pop up just so you guys can see what's happening. I may skip forward some of it if it's slow, if I have to register, but you'll get an idea. Anyways, device not activated. Factory stability test. Press yellow button. Dragon test. I don't know what that means. 1. Is that this? 1? What is that? Press yellow button. What's the yellow button? Is that on here? Press the yellow button. There's no yellow button. What if I hit this? Is there anything here? Device not activated. It says yellow button. Right? I don't even know what that means. Well, that's weird. Why is it coming up and telling me that? Hold on a sec. Breathing here, unplug. I'm just curious. I'm gonna unplug it, plug it back in. Strange, yeah? Like what the heck? Why this is it. This is it here. So I'm curious. Android TV. There's no yellow button. Do you see a yellow button on here? Do you see a yellow button on this? Factory stability test. Press yellow button. Dragon test. Plug in a USB stick with a folder. Dragon box custom cases XML. Well, that's strange. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything in here that is talking about that. I definitely do not have a yellow, right? Yellow anything. So what does this say here? Insert your power door. Pressing the reset button, you will see install SD card. It means the box is up. What is happening? I just want this to work, turn on. I'm curious if the other one does this as well, because maybe it's has to go through some kind of step. So I don't know. Let's unplug this one and try this one. Okay, so we're gonna try the 5. Yes. Okay, that's going in there. Same idea. This goes in here. This one should light up. This one has like a little clock and everything on the front, which is kind of nice. I may need to get a different remote now. Just this one actually boots up. It says Tanix, which is good. Does the same kind of Android-y thing here. But I want to say this one's possibly gotten further on in the steps. Possibly. My hope is screen-wise they look the same. Bluetooth Bluetooth remote control. The other one's giving me some kind of oops.
Oh, I dropped it on my puppy. I'm sorry, bunny.
Well, a little sad that the smaller one didn't work, but this is the more powerful one, so I guess we'll find out this one. Okay, what does it say here? Oh, it automatically saw it. Excellent. So now we're gonna go sure, English, United States. Quickly set up your TV with your Android phone. I don't have an Android phone right now, so skip. Select your network. I'm gonna do all this stuff. Just give me a sec. You know, sometimes I realize I should be wearing my glasses, especially putting in things like passwords. Yes? Right? Make the most of your TV. Should I do this? Sure, we'll sign in because I really want to see because most of us probably, you're going to get this, you might use it for things like YouTube, right? So I'm going to do my sign into my Google account and then I'll be right back. All right, so now you'll see it. The TX5 is powered by Android TV. Cool. You can kind of go through this, get the mouse. Yeah. Talk to your assistant. Cool. Says I can talk to it. Oh, yeah, there's no microphone button. Cast. Excellent. A little bit of time. You're missing important alerts. I don't really care. There it goes. Okay, that seems pretty clean, right? And it functions. It's actually, it feels very much just like, if you have a TV with Android TV on it. We have one upstairs that feels very much like this. So if I go into YouTube, for instance, it loads up nice and fast. I'm not going to sign in for now, but let's just do a search. Yeah. No, watch as guess. Search. We'll just search for me. Yes. Now, you can get with these, one of the nice things is you can get Android keyboards, which I think is great for devices like these. And I would highly recommend them if you're someone like me that uses a keyboard should be typing a lot, you know. So if we were to come in here, right, I'm gonna go to this one, for instance, my other channel. And as you should be able to see, these are for me. I just want to see videos. There you go. Let's try this one just to see. Or maybe some advertisement. We'll skip past that for it.
Do locals know about fresh food?
Well, good day, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's adventure, we're
Took a little bit of time to load up there, but it's there. It caught up. A little gem off the southern coast of the province. Think seaside roads, foggy lighthouses, epic views, and another of that classic maritime weather. So let's hit the road. Day one was short but sweet. Well, the road shift.
Another one.
Another one. This one's
not
quite
as long.
very cool.
That's the last
So like I
one.
said,
We're
I'll just,
gonna go
you have this,
for
you have a back button.
maybe 2.
Should have a back button. Takes us back. Right? Excellent. If we were to click on another one here just to see, so let's say we clicked on this one for load time. It's about an hour-long video.
Okay, so
Oh, see?
like 8
Ah,
in the morning.
that's good. Processor and everything kicking good. Nothing wrong with that. So I think this is usually super very cool. So again, if you don't have a smart TV or you want maybe some extra stuff, or maybe you want to tinker with it a bit more, then these Android TV boxes are cool. Now again, I don't know what's wrong with this one. I don't know. So I would say if you do get one that says it hasn't been initialized and push the yellow button. There's no yellow button here. Maybe I just don't know. Maybe I don't know. Anyways, then I would reach back out to them and say, hey, what's going on? The other one worked like a champ. Worked like a champ, does exactly what it's supposed to do, which I think is amazing. And you know what? They're not usually overly expensive. And you can kind of get some cool stuff, right? Take your old non-smart TV and give it some life again, right? Give it some life. We may actually, or I may actually, we have a TV out in our gazebo that we go out and have coffee in. I wouldn't be bad. I may actually plug that in out there to see how it's doing. I think that would be pretty good. All right, guys, that's it for me. This is the Tanix. I want to say TX13 and 5, really more of the 5. TX13 should do the same, just possibly a little slower, maybe a little slower. And that's it. But I do like the look of it for sure. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll put links down below, and I will see you guys next video. Later.